I see some of you hopping on, so I'm going to go ahead and I got my wine and I settled back into the couch, and I want to talk to you a little bit about my uncommon holiday health challenge. I have it going on, and if you haven't been to my website yet, you can check that out after this. I'll leave the link below in the comments, and you can sign up. The first day we talked about embracing sugar. Yes, and yesterday we talked about not hitting the gym. And today I want to talk a little bit more about the uncommon thing of the day is please don't save up for a big meal. And I know a lot of you guys do that when it comes to like the holidays and your health and fitness. You're like, oh, this big meal, I'm just going to save up all day and I'm going to eat this big meal. What I want to introduce to you tonight is something that I like to call Nourishment 911. And it's really self-care, and nourishment as self-care through the holidays. Grab a glass of wine and sit down and let's chat about this, because this is something we all need to think about. I'm not going to go down and tell you about eating sugar, because that was day one. You can sign up and you can get that on the website. You can learn more about why I say don't hit the gym during the holidays. But tonight I want to just talk about why not save up for a big meal. And one of the things I want to just talk about is your body needs fuel. And one of the things we do when we only eat once a day is we're encouraging our body to just ignore its natural signal to us. I mean, when we get hungry, that is like your car flashing light, I need fuel. You're going to run out of gas. You're not going to be able to drive anymore. But some of us have gotten so far to the point where we can push our body to ignore its natural signals to tell us, hey, we're hungry, we need fuel, we need to move. And so one of the reasons you do not want to just save up for a big meal is because you're tricking your body, and that's not necessarily great, especially for women. I mean, that are trying to balance their hormones and stuff. That's what I think of naturally is our body loves consistency in any shape or form. So I see some people jumping on. I just want to tell you I'm talking about the uncommon holiday health challenge, and we went through why you should embrace sugar in day one. And in day two, we went through why you shouldn't hit the gym. And now I'm talking about why you should work on your Nourishment 911 plan. And we're going to talk about that for the holidays. But don't save up for a big meal, please. I know we're all stressed out, but fuel your body. So we're going to talk about ways to fuel your body even if you're stressed out. So don't let your body go more than 5 hours without eating. I mean, a lot of times I see clients and sometimes they tell me they're just not hungry, or they just don't eat breakfast, or they just go all day and they're like, I really just eat one meal a day. I'm just not that hungry. So what's happened here is you've kind of trained your body to ignore its natural signals to fuel. And what that's done is it has dropped your metabolism. If your body thinks it's not going to get fed, we were created to naturally okay, your body's going to hold in and save up for when you're going to feed it. And so that's kind of what's going on is your body does not have a consistent pattern of when you're going to feed it. So it's going to hold in everything you give it when you give it food. It knows it doesn't know when it's going to get fed again. So if you can go for no longer than 5 hours without eating and eat kind of consistently for your body, that's going to regulate your blood sugars. And ladies, it's going to regulate your hormones. So cheers to that. And we'll get to the drinking on another day of the challenge. But it's okay to have a glass of wine. This is a happy hour chat. So let's go on to the third thing that I wanted to talk about. And that's plan and prepare to match your energy levels. So today, Wednesdays are basically my longest day. And I had a round trip 12-hour day today. So man, there is no way I want to cook, okay? So why am I going to plan an elaborate meal? And this is most of my clients. They're busy professionals. Like, they don't have time to cook a meal. So what I say is meal prep loosely, guys, to match your energy level. Okay, so I'm going out of town this weekend. I got to run a marathon. I'm not out buying groceries. I'm not meal prepping. I'm using up what I got in the fridge. One thing I love is Butcher Box. Comes to my house once every 2 months, box full of meat. I don't have to go shop for it. I know it's not full of hormones and, a lot of crap. So I thawed out pork chops, and I had asparagus, and veggies are like the easiest thing in the world to roast. And then I had like a leftover baked potato because I got a huge baked potato last night, and I had half of it. I mean, there's a meal right there, and I didn't have to, walk in the door and do anything but pour a glass of wine and grill a pork chop and then roast some veggies. It wasn't that hard. I don't plan elaborate meals when I have stressful days. So that's the third rule. And the last general rule I want to say is just basically, and this doesn't go for everybody. Everybody's different. Got to kind of listen to your body. But in general, 3 square meals and 2 snacks a day, blood sugar stable, keep you going. If you can manage to do that, you're doing pretty good, even through the holidays. So, I said in my email that I was going to give you guys a fun activity to do tonight. You don't have to do it tonight. You can do it in the comments below. You can take some time to think about it. But the fun activity that is part of your Nourishment 911 self-care nutrition plan to get you through the holidays is kind of to think about if you're super stressed, the last thing you want to do is think about meals. So what I want you to do is, that seems like an impossible task if you're stressed out. The last thing I want to do is think about meals. So I want you to think about some meals that you could throw together that would not be that hard to do. I'm going to give you some examples, ones that work for me, because I don't do meal plans. I know that I can go to Trader Joe's and there's rice already boiled and made. That is some of the best thing, hacks that I can give my clients that are super busy and stressed and long days at work. If you can go home and you have rice already made, then you can grill meat. And what I would do is grill all your meat. I would grill 4 steaks or a chicken and I'm not gonna let my battery die, but I would grill chicken and steak and grill a few meats to get you through, because what you can do is have it the night before with the rice, with the roasted veggie, and then you take your meat and you chop it up and you put it on a salad the next day. Super easy. So if big meals stress you out, please don't get stressed out. What I want you to do is sit down and make a list of snacks that you love or snacks that are easy. Because what you can do if you're really stressed out is eat more throughout the day consistently. And so some of the things I do are I get the pre-chopped veggies and the little guacamole cups, yogurts, fruit, peanut butter, apple, banana. I'm going to mention this just because it's seriously, I created these things for a reason. I had people that wouldn't eat breakfast, and you literally just pour the almond milk in and shake it up and put it in the fridge overnight. And then the morning you go, and it has 13 grams of protein in it, and you don't have to think about breakfast. So things like that. What I want you to do for your activity is sit down and write 2 or 3 meals that you can just throw together that don't take a lot of work. And then, or if that's too stressful, I want you to think about snacks that you can carry with you or have throughout the day.